It is Thanksgiving, Thursday, November 27th. This is Good Day Chicago.
November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. And joining us this morning is Dr. Jay Sordean, a natural medicine practitioner, doctor. And Dr. Jay, good to have you with us.
As you know, Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Nelson Mandela all had Alzheimer's. You don't have to be famous to get Alzheimer's because 1 in 8 Americans has Alzheimer's. My heart goes out to them because it's tragic. So we have some ways to prevent it.
All right. You have some tips about there are actually ways that can make people more susceptible to the disease that you want to kind of stay away from. Let's run down that list.
So number one, we call the John Belushi. He was a very large man, a comedian. Alzheimer's, no joking matter, though. Fat, the more fat you have in the body, this is 5 pounds of fat. You want to hold that?
Yeah, that's right? Unbelievable.
And so the more fat you have in the body, the smaller your brain becomes. So it's very important to deal with the obesity issue.
Yeah.
Number two, we call the Prince Charles. Prince Charles, some of his pictures show sort of bad teeth, but if your teeth are inflamed or have infection, that can go up into the sinuses, cause sinus infection, and then eventually cause leaky brain syndrome, which damages the brain. So it's very important to take care of your dental health.
I never knew that. Great tip.
Number three, we call the Three Stooges. Now, when I was growing up, I used to watch them. They're very funny, slapstick comedy. They had lots of blows to the head in various ways, but those cumulative traumas can create problems in later life. So they have to be taken seriously. So you could put on special helmets and all, which is being done now in all kinds of sports. They're much more careful about how we take care of the brain. Also, whiplash injuries, people trivialize those, but if this was your brain and a 15-mile-an-hour impact whiplash injury is going to be like this. So it's actually more serious than we think. So taking care of that's very important.
All right. So those are some things that can happen. So what are some things you should do proactively?
So I have something called Dr. J's brain formula. B stands for blood circulation. Taking care of getting blood to your brain is very important. We use neurologic relief center technique. We use acupuncture and other methods. Number two, removing toxins. There are many neurotoxic chemicals and heavy metals in the environment. Getting those out of the body is very important. Number three, avoiding sugar. Type 3 diabetes is Alzheimer's. That's what it's called now. So avoiding sugar is very important. Number four, I stands for inflammation, dealing with inflammation in the teeth, in the joints, other areas. And number five, Corey, is names.
Okay.
Remembering names.
Yep.
When you first meet someone, all the names in the different part of your brain keep your brain healthy. So remembering names when you first meet someone is a great idea.
All right. Dr. J, how'd I do?
Very good. Thank you so much, Corey.
I appreciate the tips and the information. I'm not quite sure I've gotten over this yet. That's a shocker.
It is a shocker.
5 pounds of
it's
fat.
Good to remember.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.